से बोलिए गजानंद स्वामी की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। आज शक्ति नौ दुर्गा देवी माता की जय। बजरंग बली हनुमान स्वामी की जय। प्रिय सज्जनों, आप लोग कराओ जाए। Let's all please stand as we join once again on this the second night of Shri Ram Bhakt Hanuman Yajna, visualizing the beautiful form of Bhagwan Shri Ganapati Lord Ganesh Ji. Firstly, with Omkar, we commence as we all together chant वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। अजं निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम। या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपरमासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःश्रेष्यजाड्यापः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री अनुभवानन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री चिन्मयानन्दाय नमः। ॐ श्री सत्यसाईश्वराय नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुदत्ताय नमः। ॐ नमो हनुमते नमः। ॐ रामदूताय नमः। ॐ रामभक्ताय नमः। ॐ श्री हनुमान नमः। हे रघुपति, ये मैं सत्य कहता हूं और फिर आप सबके अंतरात्मा ही है, अंतर्यामी है कि मेरे हृदय में दूसरा कोई मनोरथ नहीं है। हे रघुकुल श्रेष्ठ, मुझे आप अपनी पूर्ण भक्ति दीजिए प्रभु, और मेरे मन को काम आदि सभी विकारों से रहित कीजिए। अतुल बल के स्नान सोने के पर्वत सुमेरु के समान कांति युक्त शरीरधारी दैत्य रूपी वन को जलाने के लिए अग्नि रूप ज्ञानियों को श्रेष्ठ गिने जानने वाले संपूर्ण गुणों की खान वानरों के स्वामी श्री रघुनाथ जी के श्रेष्ठ दूत पवन पुत्र, हे पवन पुत्र श्री हनुमान जी, आपको हम प्रणाम करता हूं। प्रणाम करते हैं प्रभु, प्रणाम करते हैं। हे हनुमान जी, आपको हम प्रणाम करते हैं। लाल दे हलालील से और उधर लाली लंगोर, वज्रदेव दानदलम, जय 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 कपीशो। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीरति कले तल लेत सिया पी। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीरति कले तल लेत सिया पी। गावत ब्रह्मादिक मुनि नारद वाल्मीकि ज्ञान विशारद, सुख सनकादि शेष तारद, वरनि पवन सुत कीरतनि की। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, गावत वेद पुराण अष्टदश, चहु शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन कोरस। मुनि जन धन संतन को सर्वस, सारयंश सम्मत सबहि। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, गावत संतत शंभु भवानी, अरुगत संभव मुनि ज्ञानी। व्यास आदि कवि कार्य भक्तानी, काकभूषण दिगंबुर के की। आरती श्री रामायण जी की, कीरति this dark age of Kali Yuga, we become affected by the low tendencies and false values. Hey Maryada Purushottam Shri Ram, may you forever, Lord, protect us and guide us on the path of virtue and on the path of dharma. We know that you have left your servant, you have left your Dut, Ram Hanumanji, Ram Bhakta Hanumanji, to lead us to you, to protect us in this world. Oh Prabhu Shri Ram, please, Lord, accept our love, accept our devotion tonight as we glorify and praise you. Kali Malahari Vishaya Rasambiki Shubhaga Singara Moktiyo Batiki Kalana Roga Bhava Moriya Viki Tata Mata Saba Vidhi Tulasi Aurati Shri शुभम शांति पृथ्वी शांति आपः शांति औषधि शांति वनस्पति शांति विश्वदेव शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगम शांति शांतिरेवा शांति सामा शांति रिधि ओम शांति शांति शांति। प्रेम से बोलो ध्यापति रामचंद्र की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान स्वामी की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, आज शक्ति नवदुर्गा देवी माता की जय। आप लोग आसन लीजिए। At this point in time, we invite you now to close your eyes for a moment. As we visualize the beautiful form of Hanuman Swami, the word Swami means master. He is also called as Gosai. And Gosai means, Go means the Indriyas, the senses. Sai means the master or the controller. Putting the two together, we get Gosai, the one who is the controller or the master of his senses. He is Mahavir. Maha means great. Veer means power. He is the great power of this universe. Mahavir. He is Ramaduta. Dut means servant, the selfless servant of Sri Ram. Having taken avatar last night, Pavan Devta was very much upset with the manner in which Indra, the king of the heavens, dealt with the situation, seeing a child, as it were, simply trying to partake of a fruit, not knowing it was the sun. Indra could have think that this is an unusual child, this is a powerful child, there must be something different about him. But Indra listened to Rahu. He sent the thunderbolt, the Yuddha Vajra. Anything that Yuddha Vajra would strike, it destroys. My friends, when the child got the blow on his jaw, he became unconscious and his chin got broken. As he was toppling down, the earth trembled with fear. Pavan Devta, his wind blew across the universe as if to create a storm. The trees were as if almost touching the ground. The waters of the ocean roared. Pavan Devta caught his son in his arms and he looked up to the heavens. Hey Indra, hey Indra Dev, what have you done? What have you done? Did your heart not melt with love for the innocence of my powerful son? Hey Indra Dev, not only you but the heavens and the earth will pay the price for the pain that you have caused my son. Vayudev, the wind god, took the child down into Patal, the nether region. As he went down into Patal, the earth now remained without air. Every living thing was now suffering for oxygen. Every living thing, my friends, was about to die. The gods in the heavenly region decided that they would look for Pavan Dev and would surrender to him. As the gods in the heavens, Bhagavan Vishnu, Lord Brahmaji, Kal, the god of time, Agni, the god of fire, they all left the heavenly abode and went down into Patal. There, Pavan Devta, holding his son, nursing the wound on his chin. Immediately the gods put their hands together. They prostrated before Pavan Devta and said, Maaf kijiye Prabhu. Hey Pavan Dev, maaf kijiye. Please forgive us. Please forgive us. Maybe we are responsible for the behavior of Indra. Please forgive us. But we have come not only to ask of your forgiveness, but we have come to praise your son, Maruti, Sundar. We have come to praise him. The gods looked at Pavan Devta, my friends, and they said, indeed, your son is a power to reckon with. He is so very powerful. Never before we have seen an ordinary person travel towards the sun, nay, even to reach close to Suryanarayan Swami. they would have been burnt to ashes. Hey Pavan, we have come here today to praise your beloved son and to ask you to please forgive Indra and to forgive us all. Pavan Devta, my friends, was pleased with the praises of the gods. And Lord Brahma Ji said, from today, your son will be renamed Hanuman. Hanuman, 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 Hanuman. It was as if Bhagwan Shankar himself, his damaru started vibrating when the name Hanuman was given. Hanu means chin. Hanuman, the one with a broken chin. Hanu means to kill. Man means ego. The one who kills the ego, he is Hanuman. The gods. Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nij Mana Mukura Sudhari Varna Raghuvar Vimalayasha Jodaya Kupalchari Buddhihina Tanu Janike Sumira Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Arahu Kale Sarikar. The gods, they praised him, they blessed him, they glorified him. Pavan Devta was very happy. Tonight we pray that may the power and the blessing of Lord Hanuman be upon you and your families, my friends, your loved ones. May the power and the blessing of Hanumanji be beyond upon our beloved President Ji, having been honored and have received his doctorate today. May the blessings and the power of Hanumanji be upon those who are feeling emotionally challenged tonight and are frustrated or depressed or dejected. May the power of Hanumanji be upon the families tonight who are suffering in some way or the other financially, who would have gone through today without food, those who are lying on the hospital beds and are begging for health, begging for life. May our angels in human form be blessed, our doctors, our nurses, the police officers, soldiers, coast guards, and those who are protecting and serving at the prison cells, our prison officers. May the blessed leaders of our land continue to be blessed, to lift our nation, to bless and to lift every citizen of this land, O Hanumanji. We know that you are always with us. We know that you are protecting and blessing us in every aspect of our lives. May our faith in you, Hanuman, O Mahavir, never ever fall. Tonight, those who are listening on our various frequencies and those who are viewing on our various televised stations, may God bless you. May Dian Ramnarayan and her family of Williamsville be blessed tonight. And all those who are listening throughout the length and breadth of our nation and on the internet, O Hanuman Swami, may you reach, may you please reach one and all. May you bless the animals, Lord, the animals' kingdom. May you bless the plants' kingdom. May you bless those who have good intention, and may you bless those who have bad intention, that they can change in your presence, and they can change when your name is chanted and wherever your devotees are. O Hanumanji, aapko koti koti pranam, हे महावीर. जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर. रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा. महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी. कंचन वरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंज मूषित केसा, हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूंज जने साजय। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महा जगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिय दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाइस जीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद शारद सह कयहि सा। कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सकई कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु, लियो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मिली मुख माही, जल दिलांगे गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होतन आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे। सब सुख है तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपै, तीनों लोक हाँकते कापै। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पद राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, दस बर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा, तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे, अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाए, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए। और देवता चित्तन धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई, संकट कटै मिटै सब पीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई, जो शत बार पात कर कोई, चूकहि बंदी महा सुख होई, जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, कोई सीधी सागे गौरी सा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप, राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। प्रेम से बोलिए पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। Tonight, apart from the continuation of our katha from last night, based on the storyline, and please permit me to use the word story, there is a lot of philosophical teachings highlighted in tonight's message. Pavan Devta down in Patal, listening to the gods praising his son, he became very much happy, like any father when his child is praised, which means the child would have done something well and something good to lift not only its name, his own name, but to lift the father's name as well. So when the child does something good, the father's name is lifted. So Pavan Devta was very happy to see that now the gods, even though he received the blow from the Yuddha Vajra of Indra, the thunderbolt, that which was meant to kill, only had broken his jaw. So it says several things. One, that the child, that the person that the thunderbolt struck was very strong and powerful. And even though he was a baby, even though in the initial stage of his life, he, my dear brothers and sisters, was indeed someone who could not be destroyed by anything that is limited. Because Indra, friends, he sent that thunderbolt, not knowing who it was, what it was. All Rahu told him, an unknown child is something is flying towards the sun and is going to swallow this thing. Rahu was complaining because Rahu wanted to swallow the sun. So he was kind of a little bit, on the jealous side. And when Indra sent the thunderbolt, my friends, it only broke the jaw of the child. And so he got the name from Sundar to Maruti, from Maruti to Hanuman. Hanuman means the one with the broken chin. Now, when the gods came, Brahmaji, he looked at him and he said, "Son, you are indeed very powerful. I bless you. My blessing to you today is, may you live as long as Brahma exists. May you live as long as Brahma exists." First blessing Hanumanji received. The second blessing that he received was from Bhagwan Shri Vishnu. According to the Kamba Ramayana, Bhagwan Vishnu says, son, may your heart be so pure that you will forever have love and bhakti and devotion for Bhagwan. May your heart be so pure that you forever will have bhakti and devotion for Bhagwan. Lord Vishnu's blessings to him. Lord Indra, who sent the thunderbolt, then gave his blessing. He said, Beta, please forgive me. I didn't know. I was simply protecting the heavens and protecting Suryanarayan Swami. And I did my duty. In the line of duty, you got hurt. And therefore, I ask you to please forgive me. But from today onwards, never again in the future, any weapon of any kind will ever hurt you, Hanuman. No weapon can ever hurt you. This is my blessing to you, Indra said to him. The child got up, sat on his father's lap. He looked at Indra and he smiled. But it was a time for Agni, the fire god, to speak. Agni, he says, son, I am also very pleased, for you have been born from me. I am the one who brought the payasam when Maharaj Dashrath performed the Putreshtikam Yagya. Son, when I gave the payasam or the kheer to Maharaj Dashrath, you got some of it, and from that you came into existence. So you are also my son. Beta, from today, fire will never burn you. Agnidev said to him, from today, fire will never burn you. Yamaraj, the god of death, he looked at the child and he said, once you are born, you will have to come to me. But son, you will be blessed with life. And if you want to die, only then you can. That is called, in technical terms, according to Vedanta, as Chiranjeev or Chiranjeevi. Chiranjeevi or Chiranjeev means the one who has the choice to die, who could die whenever he or she wants. Chiranjeev. That's a nice name also for a boy. Chiranjeev. Live long. Live as long as you want. Kal, the god of death, Yamaraj, he says, son, may you never die. May you live as long as you wish, for death will never knock on your door. Having said this, in the Valmiki Ramayana, in the Uttara Ramayana, in the Kamba Ramayana, Purva Kanda, in the Adbhuta Ramayana, these, my friends, blessings are given to Mahavir Pavan Putra Hanumanji. And having given their blessing to him, now let us analyze for a moment these blessings that he received. Number one, son, may you live long as Brahmaji exists. Is the blessing of Lord Brahma. Brahmaji is the creator of this universe, and he is the one that puts everything together. And having given that blessing by Brahmaji, my dear brothers and sisters, in other words, he also gave an insight into the life of Hanumanji that he will live eternally. Second thing, Bhagwan Vishnu says that may you live eternally, but with that eternal life, may you just not live. May your heart always be pure. Because, in other words, a person who lives and heart is not pure, that person is really dead. Isn't it? Walking and talking and everything, but that person is dead. You remember down in Lanka Khan when Angad went to Ravan and Ravan told, who are you? He asked. He said, my Angad who? I am Angad, son of Bali, your friend. And what are you doing here? You are embarrassing your father and you are destroying your father's name. Angad, why have you come? I have simply come to tell you one thing, Ravan. Send back Mother Sita. If not, you will not be able to face the arrows of my Lord Sri Ram. And when Angad said that, Ravan looked at him and he said, you are a disgrace to your father's name. You're a disgrace to your father's name, Angad. Angad said, but a son becomes a disgrace to his father's name, Ravan, only when that son lives a life of adharma and unrighteousness. That son becomes a disgrace to his father's name only when that son lives his life in such a way that he has no respect for himself. That is when the father's name goes down. Today, I am lifting my father's name, Ravan. I am lifting my father's name. I have become a devotee of my Lord Sri Ram. And therefore, I want you now to please listen. Send back Mother Sita. If not, your days are numbered, Ravan. Ravan, my dear friends, he laughed his terrible laugh and said, you fool, Angad. You are indeed a fool. Angad now put his hand on the waist and he looked at Ravan. I am a fool, Ravan. You think I am a fool? He says, Ravan, there are 14 kinds of living dead and you are all in one. And he put his hands down. Laugh now. A person who refused to say the name Ram, that person is alive but dead in heart. A person who refused to do something good is alive but dead. A person who gossips is alive but dead. A person who refused to love is alive but dead. A person, my dear brothers and sisters, who will only see faults in others and nothing good is alive but dead. They would eat, they would walk, they would talk, but they can't see anything good. Brothers and sisters, God forbid something is wrong with our eyes, then we need the glasses. God forbid if there is something even more wrong, then even though we have the eyes, we may not be able to see. A person whose internal mind is corrupted and negative, that person have the eyes but cannot see what is righteous and pure. Lord Vishnu blessed him. He says, son, as long as you live, may your heart be pure and may you see Ram, may you see Bhagwan, may you have that love for Bhagwan Vishnu or for Bhagwan. Third thing, again Dev, he says, son, fire shall not burn you. Friends, look at the altar there. We have 5 diyas lighting. Look around, you see diyas lighting everywhere. The fire will be kindled at the end. Anybody put their hands in that fire, it is but natural we are going to get burned. Friends, if that fire burn you, or me, or anyone, we can be cured. We can be cured when that fire burns us. But when the fire of words burns someone, that burn would last a lifetime. It can never be cured. When the fire of words, my dear brothers and sisters, burns someone, that fire will never, ever be cured. That wound will never be cured. You could forgive and forget, but the wound or the damage will not, my dear friends, be cured. This is why they said, again, Agni Dev, fire god, is the god of speech. He is sitting in the mouth. Surya Narayan Swami is sitting in the eyes. Ashwin is sitting in the nose. Dig Devata is seated in the ears. Agni is seated in the mouth. Indra is seated in the arms. Yamraj is seated in the excretion organ. Prajapati is seated in the procreation organ. Indra in the arms. And every part of the human's body is blessed with a Devta seating, giving life to it. And so, again, Dev is a fire in the mouth. And so it is said here, he is telling Hanuman, not only the external fire will not burn you, Hanuman, but even if someone were to use firing words to you, it will never affect you. Friends, apply that to you. Apply that to yourself. Let us all take that blessing and apply it in our personal and practical life. And let us see if we'll allow words to ever burn us. Now, you know when words will burn? When you allow it to burn you. keep on remembering what the negative things people may say, and you keep on allowing that to affect you, and you get burned constantly. Tonight, Hanumanji will not be burnt by fire. Then Akal said, death will never come close to you, Hanuman. Death, you will never die, you will live eternal. Friends, I want to ask you all a question tonight. And the question is, which one of us tonight are not eternal beings? Are we not eternal? None of us here will die. Yeah, right. Baba, get real. Hare Baba, that is real. That's the truth. None of us will die. The body will disintegrate and the body will fall and be cremated or buried, but the soul will be everlasting. And a person who recognizes this, my friends, a person who recognizes that the soul will be eternal and everlasting, that person will live forever. That person's soul will be everlasting and forever will be alive. Forever will be alive. Alive. Hanumanji, when he received the blessing of the gods, even from birth, childhood, he put his hands together. He prostrated at the feet of the gods. And he said, I forever will be of service to you. I forever will have your blessing in my life. I forever will live my life to serve you, oh my beloved Master. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. The gods were so happy. They praised him. And they are saying, you have mercy on us because we are your devotees. And you are ours. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Bolo Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Kripa karo Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Came down from his father's lap and he started running around as if nothing happened. The gods were so happy. They blessed him, they hugged him, they cherished him because they knew he would be a superhero in our Shastras, in the world. Ram ke dware tum rakhware, Ram ke dware tum rakhware, Mahavir balwan, Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo, kripa karo Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Ram Lakhan Kausalya ji ki jai ho. Ram Lakhan Kausalya ji ki jai ho. Anjani ke jai Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo, kripa karo Hanuman. Jan par kripa karo Hanuman. You will be संकट मोचन नाम तुम्हारो. You will be Sankat Mochan. You will bless your devotees and you will take away their Sankat, Hanuman. Anyone who worship you, anyone who remembers you, anyone who sing your praises will always be protected by you. Sankat Mochan naam tumharo. संकट मोचन नाम तुम्हारो. धरा संत तेरा ध्यान. जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान. जन पर पर कृपा करो हनुमान, हाथ में सूता लाल लंगोटा, हाथ में सूता लाल लंगोटा, मुख में नगर पान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, कृपा करो हनुमान। लक्ष्मण मूर्छित पर धरती पर, लक्ष्मण मूर्छित, लक्ष्मण मूर्छित पर धरती पर, दियो संजीवन आन, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान। Oh, Hanuman, anyone who chants your name will always find Shri Ram in their heart. Oh, Hanumanji, you are the means through which the Lord will be found. You have been born on this earth for a purpose. The purpose is not only service, but to bring the devotees of the Lord to Him. Hanuman, जनक सुता के शोक निवारो, जनक सुता के शोक निवारो, रघुबर सुजस बखान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान। बैति पताल ही रावण मारो, बैति पताल ही रावण मारो, देवी दियो वरदान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान। कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, ओ जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान, जन पर कृपा करो हनुमान। And when the gods praised him and blessed him, my friends, they were all very happy. He grew up very quickly. He grew up and it was time for his education. We all would have heard before that Surya Narayan Swami was his guru. He mentally accepted Surya Narayan Swami as his guru. And my friends, the reason being, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Reason being, Savita or Savitur is that which contains all the knowledge of the Shastras, all the knowledge of the Puranas, all the knowledge of the Upanishads and the Vedas. All knowledge is in Surya Dev. So Hanumanji, my friends, accepted Surya Narayan Swami, but will the Guru accept him, was the question. And when he asked, will you accept me as your Guru? The Guru said, I will accept you, son, but there is a condition. And the condition is, may you, in fact you will rather, have to walk in front of my chariot, because you cannot sit on the chariot with the other students. Gurudev, if that is the condition, it's then, when I think about it, I will not have to walk in front of the chariot facing forward, because I cannot turn my back on my Guru. I'll have to look at you and walk backwards. There is no doubt I will do it. Once you accept me as your disciple, I will do it. My friends, the chariot of the sun never stops. The chariot of the sun constantly traverses the universe. Hanumanji is walking in front of the chariot looking at the Guru as the Guru is speaking. And in 60 hours, some places it says 60 hours, some places it says 64 hours, he gained the knowledge of Prastantrayi. Prastantrayi meaning the Upanishad, the Bhagavad Gita, the Brahma Sutra from Suryanarayan Swami. He received the knowledge of the self in just 60 hours. The Guru was so very happy. He says, son, you are indeed very remarkable. You are supreme. None of my students have ever done this before. In 60 hours you gain all this knowledge. Son, I'm very proud of you. Hanumanji put his hands together and he said, Gurudev, it's time for me to pay or to give you Guru Dakshina. How much do I owe you? The Guru looked at him and he says, son, Guru Dakshina, you can give. But do you know, I feel so satisfied with you that I do not want anything from you. The satisfaction of the teacher is not in what the student give him financially, etc. But the satisfaction of the teacher is, my friends, the qualification of the student. That is the satisfaction that the teacher gets. When the teacher knows that the student have excelled, then he or she knows, my friends, as a teacher, that yes, I have done my job. That is the more valuable than money itself. Hanumanji insisted, he said, Gurudev, please, you must take something. Akanda mandalakaram vyaptam yena characharam tatpadam darshitam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I bow to you, Gurudev. Please take something from me. Now this is where, my friends, the Katha takes a different twist. He says to Hanumanji, Suryanarayan Swami says to Hanumanji, he says, son, like I said earlier, I'm very happy with you. I'm pleased with your the manner in which you concentrated and you gained this knowledge. But if you insist in paying me something, I do not want any money. I have a son. My son has become very, very wayward, indisciplined, and very negative. Hanuman, he has left me. Can you please go and bring him to me? Hanumanji, Gurudev, what is the name of your son? My son's name is Shani Dev. Shani? Ha beta, Shani Dev. Where can I find him? That's the problem. He has left. And I do not know where Shani Dev is. Hanuman, you will have to go. Probably even way beyond the galaxy to find out where Shani has gone. But I know one thing for sure, Surya said, wherever my son is, those around him will be suffering. Hanuman, those around will definitely be in pain wherever he is. If you were to go, be very careful. Hanumanji, at that time, Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, your son shall come. And with the Guru in his heart, he left the feet of Suryanarayan Swami to go in search of Shani Baba. He left to go in search of Shani Dev. According to astrology, Shani is called as Saturn. राम सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम। बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम, 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 राम सिया राम जय जय राम सिया राम। Hanuman ji, he goes through the galaxy on his way while traveling through the skies. Somadev, he came in front of Hanuman ji and he says, oh Hanuman, I don't know where you are going, but anything beyond this point, once you pass me, is death. Hanuman, please turn around. Friends, without a question, Hanumanji took his thunderbolt, his Vajra rather, and as he lifted it, Somadev disappeared. Again he continued on his journey. Shani is what he must find. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram Siya Ram, 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 Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram Siya Ram. Another person stopped Hanumanji. He was Mangal. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram Siya Ram. Mangal Dev, he came. He says, whosoever you are, I want you to know that I am the God of war. And I shall fight you and will now cause you to turn around. Hanumanji says, Mangal Dev, if you are the God of war, then we must fight. My friends, Hanumanji only lifted his thunderbolt and he grabbed Mangal with his other arm. He placed him under his arm. He squeezed him. Mangal Dev is saying, I am suffocating. Please release me. Please release me. Oh, Hanuman, if you are the disciple of Surya, Jai Gurudev, please release me. Please release me. Hanumanji will not release Mangal. He says, you are the God of war. Let's fight. And friends, he asked Mangal, just tell me one thing. Shani Dev kahan hai? Shani Dev kahan hai, Mangal? Immediately Mangal says, Shani is in that direction. Hanumanji went. He saw a beautiful kingdom. And Shani must be inside. I must find Shani Dev for my beloved Guru. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Oh Mangal, never again in the future stop me when I am in the service of my Guru. Mangal, if this is the place of Shani, with the blessing of my Guru, I will never fail in finding him and taking him back. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru you know, Mangal, don't you know that anyone who is blessed by their guru, such a person could never fail? Hanuman is saying to Mangal, don't you know that when a disciple has the blessing of the guru, that person will always succeed? Hanuman only knows one thing, Mangal, success. Success is my name. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Om Shri Anubhavanandaya Namaha. Om Shri Chinmayanandaya Namaha. Om Shri Guru Dattaya Namaha. Om Shri Sai Ishwaraya Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Devo Maheshwara. Guru Devo Maheshwara. Now, my friends, Hanumanji thought that having reached there is just to go and pick up Shani and come back. But that was not the situation. When he reached, he had 5 gates to cross. He had 5 gates to open before he reached Shani Dev. But Shani Dev was not only sitting behind 5 gates, but he had 5 security guards. Hanumanji had to remove before he was to enter. So Somadev, he moved them aside. Mangal, he held them under the arm. He held them under the left arm, and he had the thunderbolt on the other hand, the Mukdar. And Mangal, who was the god of war, is saying, I'm suffocating, please put me down. He put Mangal down and he said, Mangal, remain here. Mangal said, you know, I am your friend, Hanuman. He said, but just a while ago you told me I am you are the god of war and I am your enemy, you're going to fight me. He said, no, I am your friend. You forgot, you born on a Tuesday, Hanuman. Mangalvar. When he said Mangalvar, now Mangal is trying to make friends with him because he saw a power that he could not reckon with. He told Mangal, he says, remain here. I am going inside. But as Hanumanji, my friends, was about to open the first gate, lo and behold, Lohamai was the female princess guarding the first gate of Shani Dev. She says, I am the beloved of Shani. Who are you? How dare you reach this far? I am Lohamai. Lohamai. Haven't you heard before? He says, I am the disciple of Surya. I have come to get his son, Shani Dev. Haven't you heard before? Surya disciple. Haven't you heard before? That my anger will kill you right here. Go back and save yourself. Hanumanji lifted the Mukdar. He said, your anger? She disappeared. When he struck the Mukdar, the door fell open. Now there is philosophy in every one of this. I will go into it later on. He reached the second door. As he was about to strike down the door, Tamramai, the second queen of Shani, she came out. She says, who are you? He says, I am Surya's disciple. मैं Surya Dev शिष्य हूँ. I am the disciple of Surya. She says, go back. Please go back. I will make you rich. Go back. He looked at her with stern and in a very stern voice. He says, Hanuman wants success, not riches. Tamramai. Hanuman wants success, not riches. And as he lifted the mukdar, she disappeared. He reached the third door. Lo and behold, Rajat Mai, she came. I am the third queen of Shani. I am the most precious of Shani. Please, go back. It's not possible to cross me. Hanumanji, like you're going to bargain with somebody. He says, it's not possible to pass you. I passed two people already who said the same thing. How dare you tell me I cannot pass you? My Guru's blessing is with me. I will succeed. She said, it is impossible. He says, Hanuman knows how to make impossible possible. Rajat Mai, Hanuman knows how to make impossible possible. Please move. And as he lifted the mukdar, she disappeared. The third gate fell, and he reached the fourth. Again, the fourth princess came, or the queen, and she stood there. Her name was Swarnamai. I have come to tell you, मैं प्राण प्रिय शनि के प्यारी है. I am the most beautiful and the most precious, the Shani Dev. Whoever you might be, please return. My friends, when she said this, haven't you heard before that men and the gods tremble when they hear my name and the name of Shani? Don't you know that wherever Shani is, there is fire? Don't you know that wherever Shani Dev, whosoever he looks at, will be burned to ashes? Don't you remember that even the son of Parvati, the mother of Kailash, when Shani looked at her son, his head was burnt. He is said to be the remover of obstacles. But I want to caution you, if Shani were to look at you, you will be burned. Turn around. I'm giving you one chance. Please go. Hanumanji lifted the mukdar. He said, you're talking all these things. One mukdar and you finish. He said, but you know what? I will not even touch you. She said, what do you mean? He says, I will not touch you. Because मैं brahmachari हूँ. I'm a brahmachari. She says, yeah, right. Brahmachari, you're afraid. Hanumanji looked at her. He says, a real brahmachari will not even look at a woman, far more to touch them. And therefore, you, Swarnamai, please move. She says, you do not want to look at me because it takes courage, you coward. You do not want to touch me because it takes courage to touch me. And as Hanumanji lifted the mukdar, Swarnamai, she disappeared. But yet, my friends, there was one more gate. I'm sorry. The fifth, she didn't disappear. She told Hanumanji, she said, you know what, Hanuman? There was a huge rock on the side. She said, I will take that rock and cover you here. Hanumanji put down the mukdar, he took up the rock, put it on top of her, and he told Mangal, he said, Mangal, make sure she don't come out. So she remained under the rock. And while she was there, he broke down the door, went inside. Shani, Hanumanji came in from the side. the left hand side of where Shani was sitting. Shani is looking ahead of him. Hanumanji is on his left hand side. He said, how dare you come? If I were to look at you right now, you burn to ashes. Hanumanji said, मैं सूर्य शिष्य हूँ Shani Dev. I have come here because of you, so that I can get your father's blessing on you. Don't you know, Shani? Don't you know that your greatest drawback in your life is that you do not have your father's blessings? Don't you know, Shani, your greatest downfall is because your father's blessings is not with you? One of the greatest sins that a son could ever receive is to give sorrow to his father or his mother. Shani, this is what you are doing. I have come to ask you to go back and apologize to your father. He says, whosoever you are, Surya, Shishya, whatever you are, मैं Shani Dev हूँ. I am Shani, the God of the galaxies. I will not go to any father and any mother, but I shall remain and do as I want and as I please. Hanumanji says, Shani, that's it right there. Because of that attitude, you are going to fall. Because of that attitude, you are going to be destroyed. Because of that attitude, Shani, you will be defeated. Shani looked at Hanumanji and he says, I want you to know one thing. I am not going to any father to apologize for anything. And keep that in your mind. Hanumanji says, well then, no problem. I will carry you. I will lift you up and carry you. He says, because the purpose of my life is to serve. Shani, the purpose of my life is to serve. And if I am serving my Guru, then that's the mission I am on. He says, nothing is more valuable to me than my Guru's order. I will follow my Guru's instruction. Then burn to ashes. And Shani turned his eyes towards Pavan Putra. Shani turned his eyes towards Shri Hanumanji. He turned his eyes towards Surya Shishya. The body of Hanumanji started burning. The fire was blazing. The room in which he was, my friends, was engulfed in flames. But lo and behold, the body of Hanumanji was not even touched by fire. Shani did not know that Agni, the god of fire, told him that fire will never burn him. And when that happened, Shani Dev, he says, then if fire cannot burn you, which means you are too impure to be burned, I shall sit on your head. And Shani went, my friends, and sat on the head of Hanumanji. He says, from the day you, Hanuman, can never move from here, you can never prosper. When I sit on someone's head, they lose whatever they have. Immediately, Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. And his body started expanding. As his body expanded, my friends, Shani, who was sitting on his shoulders, his head got stuck on the ceiling. Hanumanji, with his body expanded, is now squeezing him on the ceiling. He says, please, please put me down. Please, I apologize to you, Hanuman. He says, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your father. Shani, Hanuman, I promise you that from now on, I will never hurt anyone. Wherever your name is chanted, and wherever the name of my father is chanted, wherever the name of the Lord is chanted, I will not hurt. Please put me down. Hanumanji squeezed him again. He says, I want you to repeat after me. He says, what to say? Repeat after me. I will never burn down anyone. Shani said, I will never burn down anyone. He says, repeat after me. I will not torment anyone. Shani Dev said, I will never torment anyone. Hanumanji said, repeat after me, I will never sit on anybody's head. Shani Dev said, from now on, I will never sit on anybody's head. Oh Hanuman, I promise you from now, anyone who worships you on a Saturday, anyone who Hanuman who worships you on a Saturday, I will never even go close to such a person. Far more to sit on them or to affect their life in a negative way. Friends, Hanuman Swami released the pressure. He placed Shani on the ground and he says, now I will take you to your father. It was as if Shani and those around him started singing, like even the heavens were singing. Mahavir ban ke ran dheer ban ke chale aana, Bajrangi chale aana. Mahavir ban ke ran dheer ban ke chale aana, Bajrangi chale aana. He released the pressure. Shani came and stood on the ground. He told Mangal Devi, he says, Mangal, please take the rock out of, in fact, from on top of this queen of Shani. Take the rock from her body. Mangal Devi took the rock and she also says, Hanuman, me too, where your name is chanted, I will never go. And tum bal roop mein aana, tum bal roop mein aana. Tum bal roop mein aana, रवि हाथ लेके लाली साथ लेके चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। महावीर बन के रणधीर बन के चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। तुम रुद्र रूप में आना, तुम रुद्र रूप में आना। मेवा हाथ लेके सेवा साथ लेके चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना, कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के। भगवान comes as Ram, he comes as Shyam, he comes महावीर बन के रणधीर बन के चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। He comes as Bajrangi, he comes as Balavan, he comes, my friends, exactly the way we want him to come. महावीर पवन पुत्र हनुमान जी, तुम विप्र रूप में आना, तुम विप्र रूप में आना। गदा हाथ लेके शक्ति साथ लेके चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। महावीर बन के रणधीर बन के चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। तुम भीम रूप में आना, तुम भीम रूप में आना। पर्वत हाथ लेके हाथ लेके चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। महावीर बन के रणधीर बन के चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। कपि रूप में आना, तुम कपि रूप में आना, ध्वज हाथ लेके सेना साथ लेके चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना, कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना, महावीर बन के रणवीर बन के चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। महावीर बन के रणवीर बन के चले आना, बजरंगी चले आना। Even Shani Baba praised him, and by that time they reached to Surya Narayan Swami. When Surya Narayan Swami saw his son, he says, Beta, you now having come, all your sins have gone. Father, I did not only come, I want to let you know that from today onwards, anybody who thinks of you, Surya Narayan Swami, anybody who thinks of Hanumanji, I will never watch them, and so they will never be burnt by me. And not only that, I will never, Father, burn anyone. Even if you are not there, I promise you I will change. I promise you I will change my wicked behavior. Father, because of Mahavir, because of Pavan Putra Hanuman, I will change my wicked ways. And I will not sit upon the head of anyone from now onwards. Now friends, let us pause there for a moment. Shani having said that, according to astrology, you have 9 planets: Surya, Chandra, Mangal, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani, Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu is described in astrology as the dragon's head and dragon's tail. And you have Shani, who is Saturn, according to the astrological Panchang, and according to the planetary system. Now Surya is the sun, Chandra is the moon, Mangal is Mars, Buddha is Mercury, Shukra is Venus, you have Jupiter is Guru, and then Shani, Rahu and Ketu. Now a person have 12 houses in their birth chart, and according to which house a planet is sitting in, that is the kind of result, and that is what they will affect. For example, you have house of brother and sister, the 3rd house according to the chart. You have house of mother and father. You have house of marriage. You have house of hereafter, that is the 12th house. Sorry, 11th house. And like this, all the different houses represents house of finance, house of health. And according to which planet is seated in those houses, that is the kind of result that those planets will give in that individual's life. If Rahu, for example, is sitting in the house of marriage, it is like almost guaranteed that the person that is getting married with Rahu sitting in that house of marriage will get divorced. It is like almost guaranteed. If Rahu is sitting in the house of spouse, it is like, for example, for like almost guaranteed. And notice I'm using the word almost. It could change. If Rahu, for example, is sitting in the house of marriage, that person can have a delayed marriage, meaning that they get married late in their life. If Shani is sitting in the house of brother and sister, then with Shani sitting in the house of brother and sister, astrologically, what can happen is, because of Shani sitting there, then he directly affects the relationship between the brothers and sisters, not while they are growing up, but whenever responsibilities are placed on their shoulder. For example, if I have a watch and I tell my brother, hey, or let us say, for example, I have a watch and a phone, and somebody gave this to me and told, they say, you will share this with your brother. So I say, okay, no problem. I will share this with my brother. So I give my brother the phone, I loan him the phone, and I have my watch. My brother and I will start fighting because of this. Baba, what are you talking about? That is a normal thing. You don't have to have Shani in the house of brother and sister for that to happen. A normal thing. Once you give them a little bit of money, a little bit of... Once I was doing a funeral, you know. And funeral going on downstairs, and him, bang, bang upstairs. So I thought probably somebody fall. So anyway, I chanting Ram Naam Satya Hai, Ram Naam Satya Hai, Yahi Sabka Gat Hai. And we now walking out by the gate, have barang again upstairs. I said one of the two things, somebody falling down upstairs or some dead man pelting something. When the funeral finished, reached back, somebody said, Baba, you know what was that sound? I said, no. They said they're fighting for a bira upstairs there. Two sisters fighting for a bira. And mother going away here in the coffin. I wonder if Shani was there. I don't know if Shani was there, but anyway. My friends, I'm just referring astrologically to show a little bit of some of the effects. Now, can these things be changed? Yes. Can it be changed? Yes. How? Pray. Chant the Lord's name. Shani Baba told, he says, when Shani Baba told Hanuman, he says, wherever and whenever your name is chanted, I will not affect any person. That's why Shani, if a person has a Shani Graha, that puja is to be done on a Saturday with Hanuman Puja. Now, let us go back a little bit. What does the 5 queens of Shani represent? Why did Hanumanji have to fight with them to reach the Shani Dev? What is so great about him that he had to fight these 5 queens? 1. Lohamahi represents Lobha. Lobha represents greed. Shani had this first block or first gate preventing anyone from reaching him. Greed was the block in the progress towards Shani. Second is Tamramai. Tamramai represents Kama. That is why Kama meaning desires, richness, success, things like that. This is why she said to him, I will give you riches. Kama. Riches means I will give you riches. Go back from here. Tamramai. Tamramai meaning Kama. Desires is what prevents a person from progressing. Now the point is, progressing towards who? Are we progressing towards Shani? My friends, there are people who have so much of desires for wealth that they are progressing towards self-destruction. They are progressing towards self-destruction. Tamramai represents that. She says, turn around and go back. She gave him a good advice, but Hanumanji, friends, was one who could deal with this. Sometimes parents has to get involved in their children's life to see. The parents have to, my friends, let me put it in local terms, take the rap and suffer the burden in order to prevent the children from suffering. They put themselves in that position. Hanumanji is like a parent. Hanumanji is like someone, a guardian. He's putting himself in place to teach you and me that if we were to face a situation like that, what we must do. What gave Hanuman the strength at this point in his life was because of the Guru Seva Bhav. The Guru Seva Bhav. Rajatmai, the third gate, the princess or the queen that was standing there, she is that represents what is called Abhiman. She told Hanuman, she says, you will never succeed. Friends, isn't it the ego is that which prevents someone from never succeeding? A person with ego always thinks that he is the best or she is the best. A person with ego always thinks that I am better than everybody else. And that is why Rajatmai, she told him, she says, you will never succeed. That is the intention, that is the attitude of the egoistic. Always pointing fingers and telling others negative things. You will never succeed, you will never succeed, you will see trouble, you will do. Bhaiya, if we can say something good to somebody and bless them, why say something bad? Rajatmai is that which represents ego, a third block in Hanumanji way, and that is why, my friends, he lifted the Mukdar. The Mukdar is not something only to fight, it represents the power of truth. Every time that Mukdar goes down, it is the power of truth that he is fighting with. Hanumanji, this is why he said also, he says, Hanumanji makes impossible possible. Therefore, you look at his attitude. Look at his approach. Look at his thought pattern. Look at the way he is thinking in spite of whatever he is in. His mind is positive. His mind, he says, Hanuman knows how to make impossible possible. Don't worry about me. You just move. I have to find Shani. In the line of duty, I will carry back Shani to his father. They fought. Swarnamai. Swarnamai, she says, I am the Prana Priya of Shani. I am the most beloved of what you call Shani. And you know what that means? She says, I am the most beloved. My friends, she represents self, and this one is the most dangerous one. Self-deceit. If a person could deceive himself or herself, that person is the most dangerous of all. A person who could deceive himself or herself, bhaiya, will not find it difficult to deceive anybody else. Swarnamai. Self-deceit. And if you and I tonight, in any possible way, my friends, are deceiving ourselves by any way, then the result of that will be only one thing: suffering. The result of that is only one: suffering. Hanumanji took Shanidev to his father. And Shanidev confessed, in fact, promised his father, Suryadev, from now on, I will not look at your devotees, and I will not ever sit on anybody's head. Whenever anyone chants the name of Hanumanji, I will never go. Oh, friends, this is why it is said, if a person has any kind of graha, whether it's what you call Shani Graha, or you have Rahu Graha or Ketu Graha, and these planets are affecting a person, and trust me, they do. Don't say you don't believe in it. Maybe if you don't believe in it, it doesn't mean to say that it won't affect you. But my friends, when planets, take for example, another example. When a child is born, if a child is born in Mool Nakshatra, the father not supposed to see the baby. The mother too. But you can't prevent the mother from seeing the child. But the father could prevent himself from seeing the baby. Mool Nakshatra, Ashleka Nakshatra, Revati Nakshatra. The father should not see. And if the father were to see the baby, then it can have adverse effect on the father's life or the mother's life. Sometime right after a baby born, a few months down the road, husband and wife start fighting. Why? One person gets sick. Why? You might say, Baba, it's mind over matter. Some people may say, well, that's just the way it should be, or it would have been anyway. My friends, the experience of the saints and sages, the seers of truth, when they put these things down for us, it is not out of superstition. It is not out of ignorance. It is out of Gyan. Astrology is a science. And the planets maybe directly or indirectly affects our lives. Believe it or not. When we do Graha Puja, we don't change the planet. We don't have the power to change the planet. But you know what we change? We change we. We change ourselves. We change our position when we do Graha Puja. Every Graha Puja is done with either Lord Ganesh Puja or Lord Hanuman Puja. Surya Narayan Swami, when you look at the picture of the 9 planets, you see Surya Narayan Swami sitting in his middle, because he is also the master of them. Let me just say, don't take the planets for granted. Don't take your prayer for granted. You know, long ago, I'm not sure if many people do it now, but long ago, it was a very, very practical thing in every Hindu home. Get up early in the morning and offer jal to the sun while the sun rising. Now we just say, oh God, I'll get up. Now when I get up. One day I went to do puja somewhere. Mother told, Baba, you see that boy there? Talk to him. I said, how are you going? She said, not that. Talk to him because he just get up 12 o'clock and offer jal. He said, Baba, I want mommy to know that I am offering jal to the sun when the sun is in his full glory. So he justified why he offers jal to everyone. Now you see, those simple little things our forefathers used to give us, not used to, but they gave us. People, devotees, youngsters, youths, is a little thing. It takes you and me probably 5 minutes, if so much, to get a lota of water, put a tulsi leaf, a red flower, or any kind of flower, and offer it to Surya Narayan Swami. Less than 5 minutes. But that simple act works miracles in our lives. Maybe people's life is now too busy to leave home 4 o'clock in the morning. Baba, if I have to leave home 4 o'clock. Sometimes you're going up the highway, 4 o'clock in the morning, you see the highway have traffic. I know people's life is very busy. I know it's a challenge now. But I want to say, don't give it up. Do it when you can. O main to raah puharo, o main to raah puharo. ओ मैं तो राह बुहारो, ओ मेरे राम आएंगे, हाँ मेरे राम आएंगे, ओ मेरे राम आएंगे, हाँ मेरे राम आएंगे, ओ मेरे राम आएंगे, शबरी के राम आएंगे, लक्ष्मण और राम आएंगे, सीता और राम आएंगे, राम लखन मेरी कुटिया में आएंगे, झूठ के रोको प्रभु बोल लगाएंगे, राम लखन मेरी कुटिया में आएंगे, झूठ के रोके प्रभु भोग लगाएंगे, ओ मेरे राम आएंगे, ओ मेरे राम आएंगे, मित्र सुदामा पहुँचे द्वारका, द्वारपाल रोके मैं बालिका। मित्र सुदामा पहुँचे द्वारका, द्वारपाल रोके मैं बालिका।
तेरा नाम उठाया, तेरा नाम उठाया,
आ मेरे राम आएंगे,
तो राह बुहारा,
ओ मेरे राम आएंगे,
जैसे बातियारा,
हे मेरे राम आएंगे।
तो राह बुहारा।
मीरा के प्रभु ताल बजेगी, गुरु प्रेम की ज्योति जगेगी।
श्री राम राम, श्री राम राम, श्री राम राम।
मीरा के घर ताल बजेगी, गुरु प्रेम की ज्योति जगेगी।
आरती मेरी उतारो, आरती मेरी उतारो,
आ मेरे राम आएंगे,
तो राह बुहारा,
ओ मेरे राम आएंगे,
जैसे बातियारा,
ओ मेरे राम आएंगे,
तो राह बुहारा,
आ मेरे राम आएंगे,
मेरे राम आएंगे,
ओ मैं तो राम आएंगे।
मेरे राम आएंगे।
प्रेम सुरजापति रामचंद्र की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान स्वामी की जय। In this way, my friends, the scene between Shani Hanumanji, Suryanarayan Swami was accomplished. Hanumanji brought back the son to the father, and again we can elaborate on that, but tomorrow night our discourse now continues again into the life of Pavan Putra Hanumanji, and we will dive into Sundarkand of the Ramcharitamanas as well as the Valmiki Ramayana, and we shall see Kishkindakan, Sundarkand, the life of Hanuman Swami, and from there we take it to a different level of teachings from Hanumanji. प्रेम से बोलिए महावीर स्वामी की